Hello guys, let's go. My name is Darren and today we're back online trying to check out some more things that are coming out when it comes to BFA. Honestly, I feel like we're kind of slowing down with alpha. It could speed up at any moment, but I feel like not being in the alpha sucks, and I would love to be able to experience all these things, but I feel like I covered in so much detail. It feels like it's just as descriptive, is just as much as if I were to have alpha, because I've been trying to, because I get excited over this stuff, so to be able to put it on the channel and you guys enjoy watching that stuff is amazing, because I can do what I love anyway. And overall, it seems like it's winding down as far as I can see. Not too many new things. I'm hoping the beta comes out really soon. We'll be there covering it. But let's take a look at some of the other things we have so far. Before we go on into the meat of things, there are, if you're somebody who does Mythic Plus, and I've been doing a lot of Mythic Plus, I think Legion is one of those expansions where you kind of have to play the PvE aspect, Raids and Mythic Plus, to truly enjoy the wholesome experience of the expansion. And I would say that for Mythic Plus, it's one of those things that I actually grew to like, because dungeons actually become useful. Like, hooray, this is great. There are two new affixes being data mined. One is called Blight, and I talked about on stream before. Damage and healing done increased while injured, and reduced when healthy. Now that one is an interesting one, because this basically means your healer gets to decide how much damage you do or how little damage you do based on mechanics. I like it. This basically means you have to learn to fight like the back of your hand, know when it's safe to just go out on damage and you're not going to take a huge hit of burst. So you might do even more. This could be actually a really good tricky one. I actually like this. I kind of like dungeons because with all these affixes you kind of got to find interesting and I guess you gotta find interesting and creative ways to do the same dungeon that you ran before, but now it's harder because of all these hurdles. And Blight, I think, is gonna be awesome. Then there's Relentless. Non-boss enemies are granted temporary immunity control to loss control effects. Temporary immunity, is that something that just happens after a while, or like is it just like, oh, I am immune, okay, now I'm not immune, okay, now I'm immune, okay, now I'm not immune? Because that could be like a timing issue. They are also nerfing how strong CC is in BFA, so I don't think that'll be that much of an issue. But if you're somebody who is a huge fan of the Mythic Plus affixes, there it is. Right now on the Wowhead, they have the information in terms of how abilities look. We looked at a bunch of abilities for Warlocks in the past, and you guys can kind of see the, I guess, the final outcome. My question is, how do some of these abilities look? Because we know Chaos Bolt looks amazing. I mean, this Ball of Death actually looks awesome. I am definitely going to miss the original Chaos Bolt with, like, the dragon head that it comes with it, like, how it engulfs the target. That's going to be definitely something I'm going to miss. But that is awesome. I mean, it looks great. I love the effects. And I think to continue making Warlock look greater, better, and improving on spell animations is going to be great. But I guess my question is, what are some of these abilities going to look like in the long run? Conflagrate looks great. I love the color palette choice. The one that I was actually scared of, Immolate, also looks good so far. Incinerate, I want to see what was the final outcome for Incinerate, though. That is the main question. So Incinerate is going to be a ground ability. That's a lot better than the little spark that they had. So that looks awesome, and I've covered this in videos before. Let's see if there's anything new. Drain Life, I'm actually a huge fan of. I like how it looks. I like the visceral part of it. You can even see that every time it ticks on the target, there's a bit of purple that I feel like we're going to have that kind of a effect palette, or I guess special effects for spells. I think that's just going to be what BFA is going to be about. Because in Legion, you know, everything had a highlight to it. Like you had the dragon from, I forgot, one of the factions. You know what I'm talking about. It looks like a gladiator mount. It's like it has that chin part, and there's a blue outline, or demon hunters with green outline for a lot of our weapons. And I think those are going to be like the effect that spread the visceral look is going to be BFA. Rain of Fire looks great. I honestly like it. I'm gonna miss the how crazy the original Rain of Fire looked, but this is actually a very big improvement. Very, very big improvement. Very, very happy with it. And Soulfire looks the same. That's one ability that they decided to keep the same, is Soulfire. Wait, it's a Destruction Warlock spell ability. Does War Destruction and Demo get Soulfire both? Oh, it is a talent though, isn't it? Yeah, it is a talent. That's gonna feel kind of weird. Is that intended? I'm not sure. I guess maybe Soulfire is intended. I don't know if Demo ever had it. And there's one that I missed, is Hellfire. That looks so good. I remember when Hellfire was a Demonology Warlock ability. I don't remember it being Destruction Warlock ability, because I guess I didn't play back in the day. But that looks so... I mean, it's not an improvement in terms of what it was, but the fact that it's back is awesome. I feel like it's such an awesome core Warlock ability. Then they got a few Affliction ones, like Deathbolt is really Demon Bolt. And then taking Demon Bolt out of the game, I'm not a huge fan of them reusing animations like this, but Demon Bolt is no longer in the game, so it makes no sense to not use it. So I'm happy that it's going to be at least in the game. And it looks like Deathbolt might be an actual viable talent, so we'll actually see Affliction Warlocks casting it a hell of a lot more. And then Shadow Bolt, and that looks exactly the same, I think. I'm not really sure why they're showing it on here, but Affliction is going to get Shadow Bolt, which is going to be a little bit weird. I'm kind of used to them having the Drain, but this is going to make him a little bit more susceptible to mobility-based abilities. If this is like really part of the core abilities, is to have to cast Shadow Bolt while dots are on the enemy. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but overall I think it looks great. You guys let me know which parts you like best. I really am happy with what Destruction has gotten, and the fact that Blizzard has been listening to the community and responding to criticism. Like the original Incinerate they got was just a little spark, it just didn't look that good, and then they changed the mate to it. It looks amazing. Another thing I noticed is they actually have a bunch of hidden items. It's called Hidden Gloves, Hidden Shoulder, Hidden Cloak. What if we are going to get a lot more hidden items as cosmetic items in the game? So you know how we have Demon Hunters, we have High Mountain Tauren, we have the Lightforged Draenei, just about every single allied race and the new class for Demon Hunter all have tattoos. But a lot of these tattoos are covered by gear. Yes, you can disable shoulders, yes, you can disable helmet, yes, you might be able to say find a chest piece that shows off a lot of these tattoos, but that'd be kind of cool if we actually had hidden items, you know, no gloves, no belt, no shirt. I'm not seeing hidden pants because I think that would be a little bit weird. Short shorts are fine, but hidden pants would be a little bit... Hidden pants, I mean, that'd be weird. And that'd be kind of cool to see something like this being added in the game, so you have a lot more customizability options. I'm still waiting for Blizzard to add customizability options where you can have like little tidbits, like maybe just a sash on your shoulder instead of like a whole shoulder piece, just like an extra sash, or on your belt like little trinkets hanging off your belt, or maybe like just a pocket knife, you know, in a strap on your chest, just something, little bits of extra added to whatever you already have, just stuff that you can customize if you want to really min-max your character, just mostly for the look, not actual gear, not actual transmog, just extra bits for pieces that already exist. I'm still waiting for something like that to come out, and I think Blizzard will eventually do it, just because it sounds like a good idea. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And then for the fun bit of news, we got a guy who actually leveled vanilla style, like South Park style, vanilla style. Like he leveled to level 60 only killing boars. This man is literally a legend. Literally a legend. And you can see some of his streams, you can see exactly the moment when he got max level. I mean, that moment, that day we killed the rare, got level 60, I mean, that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. The fact that he took the time to really level like this, and I mean, look, everything's vanilla. Even the character model is as vanilla as it can get. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I made a video a while ago, or a couple of days ago, I guess, where I parodied the WoW leveling thing, and I never actually thought of going around and killing every single boar in the game and to level through that. But the fact that this guy did it, goddamn, that is awesome. I mean, that took a lot of effort, that took a lot of time, and the fact that somebody actually did it, like, you know somebody was actually gonna do it and actually was gonna I guess break that record. So that was awesome. Yeah, that was fucking cool. I mean, there's nothing else you can really say. That man, I mean, he put in a lot of time into that, but damn, I mean, the meme is real. The meme is actually real. Anyway, guys, I think that's about everything we have so far. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I think in the next video, I'm gonna check out what Arms Warriors are all about, because I've been really putting my nose to the grindstone with my Arms Warrior on EU. Been really checking it out, learn how to tank, fury, and arms, and I might be able to take a look at how arms is changing. I heard that it actually is going to be a little different from its current playstyle to its playstyle in BFA, and it's like a rework. It's one of those classes that's getting reworked, kind of like Survival Hunters are and Demonology Warlocks are. So I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see if I can make a video, if I understand the spec. If I don't really get it, then I think I won't really take the time to even make a video on it because I feel like it'll just be, you know, if I don't know what I'm talking about, then what's the point? So I'm gonna try to do my homework, I'm gonna try to do my research, we'll see where I get there. But without further ado, guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. Likes allow my videos to reach a wider audience, or if you simply enjoyed the video, button a like would be great and would help out the channel. If you guys want to see more of this kind of videos, discussions, updates for BFA, 735 stuff, or simply 5v5 1v1 duels, go ahead and hit subscribe to the channel down below for 2 videos a day. And if you guys want to catch some of the streams or even participate in our streams, please go ahead and hit the notification bell next to sub button down below in order to be updated on every single video that goes up, every single stream that goes live, and you might even be able to participate, especially in the 5v5 1v1 duels. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see all of you guys in another video.